Hello, hello, hello. Hopefully I'm loud enough. Keep having to mess around with all my stuff, man. I'm in a temporary setup at the minute, so if the sound sounds a bit weird and a bit off, I do apologise. But either way, good evening, good evening. Bit of a mishap, not a mishap yesterday, but just something came up, and it just meant that I couldn't stream. I don't necessarily want to talk about it, but it's definitely something that was, no offense to you guys, but a little bit more important to me than having a stream. And then by the time I was done, I was way too tired. So, yeah. However, we are here right now. Hello, hello. We will be going for a few hours. I see that there's already 4 people here. I've got no idea what the turnout's going to be on a Wednesday. I know I'm trolling and saying it's Teaching Tuesday, but I know that it's not. Also, look how much I'm slacking with the banner at the top. It should not say that. It should say. It should say. Should say Onyx everything and VOD reviews. So I did play a bit off stream. Managed to get Onyx in arena. I'm hoping that after we've got the VOD review done, I am awake enough. I have got a cup of tea that I've made. I'm not going to show you it because anyone who's British will be really upset with the quality of it because I made it in a rush and it's very milky, so we'll just pretend. We'll just pretend. Everything was totally fine yesterday. It was just something that I couldn't miss. There was an opportunity to do something and unfortunately YouTube just came second, so it's just how it is. Everything's totally fine though. And the reason I not back the stream today is because it's actually my mum's birthday, so we went out for a meal and then we played Catan. So if you've ever heard of I'll just go get it. The board game Catan. This. Hello, camera. Hello. That was weird. Yeah, my family likes to play Catan and other board games, so we played that. Absolutely thrashed everyone, which makes a change because I usually don't win, so that felt good. So I'm not going to let my mum win, even if it's her birthday. Screw that shit. But yeah, now I'm here. So yeah, just, you know, birthday festivities and all that kind of thing. Fortunately, that means I had to push the stream back, but that's just life, right? But we are here and we are ready and we are going to kick up with a VOD review. As always, before we get into this, if you want a VOD review doing on the channel, this camera's moved. Much better. If you want a VOD review doing on the channel, then you can send it to either email vanadamesports@gmail.com, or you can actually just put it in the Discord. I do prefer it if you send me the video, because then that means I don't have to go back and record it. It's just quicker that way. But if you don't have the means to record it, like if you're playing an Xbox and getting DVRs like a big issue for you, then don't worry, you're just sending me a link. Just send me the Tracker Network link so I can find the game ID and then I can go and find it. Just give me as much information as I can. And then I will go back and I will try to do what I can. So. We're going to mix things up a little bit today. So I'm just going to bring you over to here. I am using a different workflow. Is that the right word? A different workflow to do these annotations. We've been using Vodon Pro for a while. It's a great program, but I think it's not supported anymore. There's other bits and bobs that are different about it that I want to change. So we've moved over to using a different program now. We can still do all the screen recording and drawing kind of bits and all that stuff. Nothing's really changed there, but it's just slightly different. So everything hopefully should sound good on your end. If you do have any sound issues, if you do let me know, but you should be able to hear the video, you should be able to hear me and everything. It should be all good. Let me just get the chat to where I can see it. Sorry guys, I did rush to get here. Right, we're all set up. Cup of tea's brewing. Video's ready. This will go up on YouTube as well as a separate video. So obviously, if you are wanting to watch this again, you won't have to find the stream. It will go up as a separate video, and we'll try and chat as we go through. So this is actually going to be my POV. Then we're going to go ahead and we're going to turn the music off. Okay guys, welcome back. Here's Vanadam. This is a video from Teaching Tuesday. This is a VOD review on the live stream. If you want your games reviewing, you can send them in on Discord or send them through email at vanadamesports@gmail.com. Preferably send a recording, but if you've got a link, that's fine too. And then you come and drop in on one of the streams like this one, where we go through the game. And then we could see yours on here as well. But this one's from my POV. This is a game of Capture the Flag on Origin. This is about Onyx 1570, I think, because I was playing with 2 or 3 other players. So I'm 1510 in this video. The MMR for the game was 1570. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's happening in these Onyx lobbies and, you know, critique my own stuff because I've not done this for quite a while. So I'm going to be really critical of my start right off the rip here. It is really slow, and I didn't really commit to doing anything to help my team. I pushed way too far out here. I should have probably hugged the wall a little bit better than I did, but the fight that I took's fine. You know, we're going to get the sniper rifle. We want to do what we can to support his teammates. Taking top mid's really good for your team because all the sight lines that you've got, you know, you can see all the way down on their elbow. Obviously, rockets are still up. And we can see kind of down this way as well. We just want to be a bit careful from the left-hand side. No one's actually died yet here, and I'm pretty open. So if there was a player who was rotating quickly, I could have easily died here. So that was, you know, this is quite a ballsy push. And I need to be more careful of doing things like that. I am positioned well near the wall, but the push is still really ballsy. So I should just be a bit more careful with that. So trying to move around and get information. Advantage keyboard and mouse, you can kind of scope a little bit quicker. Obviously calling out teammates as they go through the maze. Just being a bit of a menace. Keeping the high ground on Origin is really important. If you want to have a lot of map pressure for your team, you want to be staying up top mid wherever you can. Especially if you've got the sniper rifle. If you've got the rockets, you want to be a little bit more aggressive.
Down, and not getting up.
So I'm really aware here that my team are going to, that the enemy team are kind of going to be sort of in this area over here. I've just had an ally die behind me, so I know there's a fight in this area, but my allies are also kind of on the elbow side. So the enemy's going to be like Cavo their back base, or they're going to try and go for the flag return down here. So I'm trying to cover the elbow for my team, hoping that my team are going to push in and try and do something about it. However, there's still an issue that I'm open to the left-hand side here. So my left-hand side cover, the way that I'm positioned here, very risky. I should have been stood further to the right. I should not be getting away with what I'm doing right now. I almost don't. There's definitely an accident going on there. But we're just kind of trying to stop people doing anything with the flag. We've got some advantage. We had a small advantage of manpower there, but because the flag got returned, I'm going to try and stop them from scoring. Obviously, they can't score if the flag's not on their podium. Just trying to be a pain in the ass, put some pressure on them, and then I get caught out. You could argue in that scenario, if we just go back a little bit there, you could argue in this scenario here that once I threw the flag, I should have just gone. Because staying in this area, no matter what, was going to be a bad call. I should have thrown the flag. If we're going to be really nitpicky, I should have thrown the flag down here. So then I could have followed it down and then been in cover. But, you know, that's why we do this. Little mistakes like that. And I've found that since I've come back to the game, I've been making so many position issues. And as you move up the ranks into higher diamond, low onyx, etc., typically the main issues that players make is not really mechanical. It tends to be positioning errors. Because as you go higher, players get more efficient at punishing poor positioning. Because they play faster, so you get caught out more. And then going this way was just totally a mistake. The enemy team was clearly going to be on that side because of how everyone was positioned. I was going to get crossfired. I should have just left. And I've given them the sniper rifle now. So especially when you have power weapons like the sniper rifle, you can't afford to be caught out in scenarios like that. And because I died, it meant that my team had one less player on the map. It means that they couldn't try to stop the re, which means the enemy team scored. So, you know, not entirely my fault, but the position I had, the way I wasn't using my firepower to be aggressive, led to the enemy team scoring a flag. And here we're kind of just trying to get some ground. My team's here in a crossfire trying to fight. You could argue that maze isn't the best choice here. I probably should have gone a little bit higher up because that opens me up to being flanked from, I'm using my hand in real life here, but kind of up this area here. It also leaves me for anyone coming around here to support this guy. And there's also so much information that I don't have. So maze here is not the best place to fight, especially when an ally has been retreating as well. So because we're on the kind of the down low here, I should be supporting my teammates from a little bit higher up. Maze is a decent place to fight from, but in this instance, because there's no information, I can't see anything. I am very restricted on how I can support my teammates if anything happens, and I'm very open to being flanked from mid or just absolutely rushed from in front. So just be careful when you take fights in this area. I should have been higher up than this. Because if the enemy team sent a player mid now, we'd just all die. Like, all my teammates are dead. Just missing my shots a bit there. Could have scoped in. And then there's the flank there. Came in a bit late, but I managed to trade myself out. So that puts us, I think, at 2 on the map each at the moment. I'm probably going to respawn elbow. Yeah, there we go. So me respawning elbow tells me that most of their team is around the sniper area, which means I need to be careful around our courtyard and our maze as well. So I'm going to try and approach this. See how I'm kind of like hugging the wall to not give information. And then as I approach, I'm kind of swinging out. We've not talked about this for a while, where you kind of peel the corner. So as you go around the corner, you want to go around in increments so you don't fully expose yourself as you go around. And that's why I've kind of chosen the path here that you can see, where I'm going to kind of go outwards in a moment. Yeah, so you go outwards as you reach the corner, because you don't want to be out in the open when you don't know what's there, right? And then we go around and we get cover again, but then someone pushed from mid. So slightly too aggressive. Definitely should have stayed around the back of the base there instead of pushing forward, especially when a teammate's died. Yet another positioning error. So that's 2 deaths so far to position errors. Hey, Mev. How are you doing, mate? So enemy team's pulled a flag. Again, my choice to loop mid like that and not really check anything, especially when my teammates are dying here. This is another poor positioning choice. What I should have done is I should have gone maze and got height. I should not have gone this way, because spawning where I did, just go back a couple of seconds there. Spawning in this area here tells me the enemies aren't here. So I should have gone up onto couch and then up to top, and then I could have intercepted and had some height, because height advantage is huge in FPS games, right? So I needed to be more careful. Yeah, man, they were saying, they were asking me if I play with you, and I was like, yeah, of course I do. Yeah, it was good to play with them. It was a good laugh, actually. This was the first game where they ended up on my team and we had a good laugh. It was good vibes playing with these boys. They don't take it too seriously, but they also do some damage, so it was really fun. So going through here was the wrong choice. Look how he can just walk past me because I'm low down and I'm getting shot. And I'm back where I spawned. So there could have been a more efficient thought process there. This guy's just blind. He literally just did what I did and just didn't move the map when it's alive. That guy was too desperate for a flag. He should have fought me first. I had no business killing 3 people here. This is a ridiculous play from the other team right now. They should be using the higher parts of the map to get pressure on the flag instead of just rushing it and being desperate like that.
Flag return.
Oh. The video has stopped. One moment, guys. We've got a video issue. Okay, it's good to know the video player has actually stopped. Bear with me a second. Not had that issue with VLC before. Doesn't like being scrubbed backwards, apparently. Okay, we're back. So we already saw this part. This is where the enemy team was being really desperate for the flag. They should have called me out there. It was really dumb. And then this guy coming at half shields as well is just ridiculous.
Flag return.
So obviously with 3 people on the enemy team being dead, we want to push forward as fast as we can. We want to try and lock out the enemy spawns. We know that Shiro's on the other side of the map somewhere, but I want to position myself so I can take the flag and then run it back kind of towards my teammates. So at the moment, from the corner, it looks like my teammates are kind of on the elbow side over here, but Rockets is up as well. So the best pull would be to go for the flag and then bring it back this way so my teammates can get the flag. So we're kind of showing how we're planning for what's about to happen. Like it's kind of the chess pieces of domino effect. Like, oh, the Rockets are up. Oh, my teammates are over there. Let's run the flag that way so we block the respawns of the enemy team to cave. So that means they've got far to run. It's just such an opportune moment. However, I don't think I was fast enough. So there's a bit of hesitation here. I could have been a bit quicker. My teammates could have killed this guy. Now they've respawned. Missed flag cap opportunity. Could have been much quicker off the rip there. Do get him. Shouldn't have really. It was a misplay on his behalf. So we have got pressure, so we need to keep pushing. We always talk about the game being kind of that balance. We've definitely got the advantage here because we have so much map pressure. So it doesn't really matter that I died because we're in their flag pressuring them. And hopefully my teammates can push forward and do something around it because we have rockets. There's only so many things as a player you can control, and it's really important to not try to do too much. Like, try to do your part so your teammates can help, otherwise you just end up throwing your life away. And the game slowly snowballs because you're not really aware of how aggressive you're being when you shouldn't be. Almost got that guy. I think I shot the flagpole there. Kind of is what it is. You can't win every pivotal fight. I was a little aggressively pushed there, but behind enemy lines and able to pull the flag when they're pressuring my team means they have to split their resources, so it's not exactly a bad thing. So that was a better use of maze. We've talked about maze a lot here, and using kind of like the levels and the way that you can block it is such a good place to fight at a distance like that, but just not from the bottom, because the bottom's just a nade hole, right? It's so easy to just nade people here, so this is not a good place to be.
Down and not getting up.
Yeah, there we go. So you just get picked off by someone else because I'm kind of split between two ways there. So I deserve that. Okay, we spawned up elbow. We already knew they were pushing sniper because that's where we died. But it tells us that anyway. We know a teammate's over here, underneath my camera kind of here. So we know this side of the map's free as well. So we want to try and get... The logic here is my teammates are covering this lane here. My teammate's looking that way there, so I need to look at the back cave area to support Psychotic, who's my teammate, or I can't read his name, but this teammate here, I need to use my vision to support this area, because this teammate here is supporting kind of the back base area for him. So we've actually got two crossfires here as a team at the moment. This is really good positioning for us, because it gives us a lot of coverage and the ability to kind of duck and dive. And we're not pre-made at this moment. This is just higher ranked players who are positioning themselves more effectively to be able to create these kinds of scenarios, which kind of never happens at lower ranks because they're not thinking like that. So if you want to try to really push up the way that you get more damage in and get more fights, you want to think about creating crossfires where enemies will challenge a teammate, but they're also unaware that they're challenging you at the same time. And if we get an advantage here, I can push into this scenario, and then British Legends and this other player can help me as well while we back up Porter. So this is a really good play from us in terms of positioning, if we can capitalize on it. You see my other teammates running in as well to do what I just said. So we're massively collapsing on their cave right now, which gives us so much pressure. So that's one person that's died. We should be able to get another one. So he's one shot. I think my teammate's going to flank through there. That's not the guy that had the sniper. So we had so much pressure there that we managed to not only kill them all, but pull their flag and run it at the other's time while we were doing it. So that was a really good example of just having a crap ton of pressure. And then because we're on their cave side, they're going to spawn elbow. Poor positioning from me there. Should have stood further back. In my head, I think that I was considering I had time to pull the flag and run it again. That's what I should have done. But actually, I hesitated for too long. They got a respawn and then I got caught out. So that was a really good example of hesitation and just not committing. I just stood in the middle of nowhere and died for it. I should have committed to either spawn killing them or running the flag, but not trying to do both because this happens. Again, we're spawning near rockets on elbow. That means that they're on their cave or courtyard area. There can be people near you though. It doesn't always mean that. But that was a really silly move. I spawned across from there, so it was very likely someone was there. So I've just died and lost rockets. So now my teammates are going to have to cover me. So I was just way too aggressive there. Nobody on the enemy team was dead and I went for the power weapons. I definitely deserved to die. You're not going to get away with that in this kind of lobby. And we know there's a guy in rockets because he just killed us, but we also need to be aware that people might push this lane as well. A guy gave me a really good strafe. And that kind of engagement shows how important strafes actually are. I think I might be able to slow the video down. If I can remember the keybind. Yeah. So look at this guy's strafe. Like, I'm not moving... I'm only micro-correcting with the mouse here. I'm mostly using left to right. But he really gave me the slip there. That was a really good strafe from that player. And now all the dominoes are just falling. So the enemy team now, 3 of us have died and they're in our base. In fact, I think we're all dead. they need to be running the flag. They need to pull the flag. And they have. They will waste no time on pulling that flag as soon as we're dead. You will notice that in Onyx lobbies, there's far less random flag pulls, and they tend to be like House of Cards falling kind of scenarios where all the players are dead, they run the flag, they don't waste time, they get the power weapons, and you just can't really do anything. And the only counter to this is to not put, is to think ahead and be like, if I die right now, what happens? You know, you need to always be thinking ahead of what's happening and not just kind of waiting for things to come to you. Again, they were behind us. They were in our base and forced us to spawn forward. We're now stuck in the death loop. They're running our flag again. This is a really good showing from the other team because they've preemptively positioned and put themselves in such a way that we spawn in bad areas. We can't stop them running the flag and we have to fight an uphill battle. And all the power weapons are coming up.
The enemy carrier.
So you can just see how relentless it kind of gets at higher ranks. Like, there's just no space. And they double teamed me. I was far too aggressive trying to stop us from losing the game. And I think we lose the game here. Yeah, and we lose the game. So that's kind of that's a really good example of how games can run away with themselves. It was 1-1 at 7 minutes, and if we go and look at the timer when the game finishes, it took them the best part of 5 minutes to score one flag, and then they scored 2 flags in 90 seconds. And that goes to show when when you get an advantage as a team. This game is a really good example of being the team that just crushes the enemy and takes that advantage to as far as they possibly can by controlling spawns and putting the enemy team in an unfavourable position. And that's why I wanted to show this video, because I remember this game very well kind of running away with itself. And I think it's important to show you that, I'm not just going to post games where I win and have a good game. This was a very mid game for me. I made some good decisions, but I also made some really bad ones as well. And that contributed to definitely the first flag pull, which means that this flag cap here at the end might not have ended the game. So there's always things that you can do as a player to help your team not lose. And sometimes, there are things that other players may do on your team that are not in your control. But when you do a VOD review, you really need to just focus on the things that you could do. And we easily picked out 6-7 deaths in this game that were not necessary and a few points of hesitation that are going to help me moving forward to climb to a slightly higher rank. So I hope that was useful. As always, like I said, Teaching Tuesday, come watch stream on Tuesdays, or in this case, Wednesday, and you can see a video reviewed. And also, we do a review every Friday as well. You can send that to vanadamesports@gmail.com, or you can send me a link in Discord, or you can upload a video and then just let me know through Xbox messaging, either way. But that'll be all for this one. Thanks for watching. Check out the channel for more, or come drop by in a stream. This has been Vanadam, and I'll see you in the next one. Hello, hello, hello. Thanks for being part of that, guys. I feel like I was just kind of talking. Usually we do more kind of question-answer ones, but I really had so much to say with this one. I think either everyone was listening or everyone left. But there were 9 of you chilling in there, so I hope you found that quite interesting. I do like watching my own games and kind of going through and figuring out where I've got weaknesses. And I have known since I've come back that I'm making a lot of positional errors that I wasn't making before I quit. So we're gonna get Halo Infinite. Booted up here. That video will be up on Friday. I'm gonna try and do another one as well, because you guys have been here for that. So I don't want that to be the only video that you get this week. Not that tight. And we're gonna get some Halo Infinite on. Hey Miller, I'm doing really good today. I was saying earlier it was my mum's birthday, so we've had a really good time. Went out for some food, we played some board games, and then I get to finish my day off by doing a live stream. So it's as far as a day's going, I'd say I'm winning there. That's a pretty good day, in my opinion. Yeah, I'm assuming C Web is like your initial and surname, so I'm gonna say Web. But yeah, I do like a good VOD review. Like, it's so underrated how much you learn from watching yourself, but it's kind of having the humility to accept that sometimes you're just wrong, and that's really hard. And even like I sometimes don't do that. Sometimes I'll be really headstrong, being like, no, that was the right decision, and then you come back a few days later and watch the video when you're a bit less biased, and you realize that you actually made quite a few mistakes there. So I definitely contributed to losing in that game. Yeah, but hopefully you guys enjoyed that. I always enjoy the VOD reviews. Hopefully Halo, there we go, Halo Infinite's booting. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. Turn the music back up a little bit. We might cross over with Above Average Cody this evening, so I might ask him if he wants to play a few, because we usually don't. How's everyone else's day been anyway? I keep talking about mine, but what about you guys? Anyone done anything interesting today? Or has it been a standard work day? How are you all doing? Oh, that's good to know. Joe. Is Joe alright? Yeah. I know people do ask questions when they tend to come to mind, but I know sometimes... hello, Halo Infinite? There we go. I know sometimes that, you know, VOD reviews can move quite fast, and having the presence of mind and time to ask the questions gets a bit difficult. But if you've got any that come to mind, just let me know. Yeah. So, working on Legendary Obstacles on for Infinite. I haven't done anything like that for so long. I've never done Legendary Obstacles on. I've done every game Legendary. But playing with like Black Iron, Iron, and Till is just crazy. Thunderstorm can be bad. Yeah. So, quick update on the scenario with the ranks, because we've got 6 days until the next operation, until the Halloween operation, if you weren't aware. Doubles, we're here, we play with Neb. Slayer, we're memeing, we're here. It's hard to get games now. This playlist is a bit like fucked though, so don't take this with a pinch of salt, please. And then we're chilling at 1510 in Ranked Arena. I cannot get games in the Halo 3 playlist. I am trying so hard. I got placed in Diamond 5, which is the highest you can get placed. But I can't get any games, so I can't do anything about it. Want to get all my Infinity Stones. Look, wait times may be too long to get a match. It is what it is. But we can get some Slayer games, and we can get some Arena games. What are we feeling, stream? Should we play Arena, or should we play Slayer? Any preferences? Because when we play the Slayer matches, it will be like watching Slayer in Ranked Arena, but it's just specifically Slayer. So do you guys want to look at specifically Slayer today? Or do you want me to just play some objective? What are we thinking? Tell them it's my fault they lost. Yeah, if you want. I'll remind Proxer that he had his breadstick game where he was like 1-10 on we had an oddball game, and I think he went like 1-10 in the first round. And we absolutely got hammered in the first round, and then we reverse swept, and he ended up finishing it with like 2.5 minutes of ball time or something. Objectives usually more interesting. That sounds good to me. That sounds good to me. See if we can get some local games in Arena first. See what we can do. Get set up though. Hopefully we're not playing Q Simulator. If you were here last time, we had to whip out the RuneScape 3 while we were waiting. Hopefully we don't have to do that today. Got bits and bobs moving in the background with the channel as well. I'm currently building 1 or 2 things, and I might have something to show you guys soon actually. Get some opinions on things. We will see. Maybe in like a month or so. And if you are from the UK and you have time, it would be great to see you at the EHL LAN, the European Halo League LAN, which is at the University of Staffordshire, which is in Stoke. That is on the 9th of November, I think. So if you want to come and say hello, It's on the weekend of the 9th, so it's 7th, 8th, and 9th. I will be casting that, and I might try and do some random, like, in-person kind of stream where we just kind of sit, chill, and talk to people. If you're in the US, though, that might be quite early in the day for you. But I definitely want to kind of mess around and do a little bit of not proper streaming, but just sort of talking to people and showing you what the land's like. Oh, awesome. You going, Sydney? I look forward to meeting you. Come and say hello. Memph, I'm assuming you're going. Are you flying over? It's probably like an hour in the plane for you, isn't it? Or the, I don't know, on the ferry. I've got no idea. You're in Ireland, aren't you? I would have loved to go to land, but there's a baby on the way. Ooh. You've got bigger fish to fry, mate. Hope everything's going well with that. My partner's best friends have just had a baby, and it's a very stressful time, isn't it? It's not even my kid, and I was like, oh my god, I hope everything's alright. I hope everything's going well. Am I planning on streaming during Worlds? So, I wanted to go to Worlds, but I can't. Just the way that things have fallen, how I really wanted to go. I had everything planned financially, and it's just not possible, which is really upsetting, because it's the last Worlds for Infinite, and I really would have loved to go, but it's just, yeah, I can't do it. By the time the next one rolls around, the next Halo game, it is highly likely that I will attend. But this year, just... Oh, my camera's crashed. There we go. This year, just how things have been, it's been very difficult to be able to follow through on that. So no, I will stream while Worlds is on, probably. I will probably be streaming that week and doing videos and whatnot. But I'm not a co-streamer. I haven't been asked to cast anything, and I'm not going to be there. So I will be watching, but I probably won't be doing any broadcasts, as far as I know. If anyone knows 343 and they want me to do a broadcast, hit me up. I'll do it. I'd love to do it. It'd be awesome. Oh, we got a game. Yeah, you're going to have your hands full with kiddo, but I'm sure being a father is probably one of the most rewarding things you can do. Definitely better than sitting playing Halo, I can tell you that. I would not know. I have no children at the moment. Right, let's do it.
Capture the flag.
I usually watch the official channel, but I do watch LVT as well. I just watch whatever I can, depending what teams are on and who I want to watch, to be honest. Oh my god, what a shot. Guy did the right choice there by picking up the BR.
Enemy Spartan is active. Another one down.
Right, and we've got my push to talk keys here, guys. Other team's playing a really slow game.
Enemy flag carrier revealed.
That was a sick nade. It's quite loud compared to my voice. Oh my god, yeah it is, I'm so sorry.
The enemy carrier has revealed themselves.
I will sort that as soon as I can. I apologise for how loud that actually is. I did not
The enemy
realise.
carrier.
Flag.
That's probably a little better. Sorry about that. Thanks, Cap. Holy shit. Alright, let's lock in. I feel like I've not seen my team this whole game. I'm not going to lie. I feel like we're all just kind of dying.
The enemy carrier has revealed themselves.
We are getting absolutely rinsed.
Active camo inbound.
Still got 9 minutes left though. We've seen bigger comebacks than this.
Active camo available.
We can't kill anyone apparently.
A good old-fashioned takedown.
Right, some people dead.
Now throw their flag.
Oh, come on, dude. That's ridiculous that I died there because he was camping with camo like that. We get pressure here. Might be able to catch them in fridge. Not gonna lie, boys, we're not having a good game. We're 2 and 9 right now. We're getting paced real hard.
They have our flag. Not good. I see him. The enemy carrier.
Where are we? This is one of those games where I feel like I'm playing completely out of sync with the rest of my team. I do not feel like I can do anything. And we didn't even pick the flag up. That's how good this is going. Oh, that is criminal that they're going to score from that. Yeah. I think this is one of those games where we just do not gel well as a team. We're getting absolutely roasted. I do not want this. I'm going to get it anyway. I've just resorted to being an absolute menace here. They are not going to let me get away with this. Should have killed that guy. Come on, finish him. Nice. Yeah. Wow, okay. I missed a shot, so I'm dead. Holy shit, we're getting absolutely fucking trash canned this game, boys. And there's, of course, there's 2 of them. I just feel like I'm in the wrong place all the time. I'm very much out of sync with my teammates. Not playing how they play whatsoever. I've been called out, so I'm gonna die in a sec. They're actually working together.
5 minutes remaining.
Everyone in this in this match is not pre-made either. Their team synergy is so much better than ours.
Active camo inbound.
I think what's happening here is the enemy team isn't actually fighting to fight. They're moving around the map in such a way that they don't have to fight. Yeah, now I'm getting flamed.
Better them than us. Their flag.
Enemy flag returned.
They have our flag. Not good. I see 'em. The enemy carrier.
I didn't even see where that guy was.
Enemy flag returned.
Down. And not getting up.
Enemy captured
It
your
was a really bad game.
feet.
I was out of sync with my team the whole time that game. I was not doing what they wanted to do, and it cost big time. That was really bad from me. I mean, that guy did get plus 13. That's crazy. That might be a good one to VOD review next time. I just could not get... I could not get in edgeways there. That was horrendous. Oh well. Next game. Everyone has bad games. The way I was playing did not help my team. I was trying to cover and hang back and watch alternative routes because I felt like our team was funneling, and by playing across the map I thought I was getting his map kind of vision, but what was actually happening was I was just getting caught out solo all the time.
Flag.
So let's just pretend that didn't happen, and let's try this again. Do-over. At least you're getting games, yeah, true. Let's do it. Oh my god, man.
They have our flag. Not good. Enemy flag carrier revealed.
That guy, did he die?
Flag returned.
Target spotted.
Where is everyone? Our flag, we had 4 people alive and our flag was down bottom mid, and somehow they managed to take the flag past all of us when we were all alive. That is crazy. What the fuck are we doing?
Target spotted.
Let's run for our lives back to base. You're exposed, Spartan.
Sure. Oh great, my team's all dead. I'm about to die.
They spotted us, Spartan.
And we're not trying to stop them. Oi oi.
Flag returned.
Barnator being awesome.
Keep your head down.
Active camo available.
Cool. We're doing a little better this time. We've got like 5 assists.
Enemy there.
I don't like
In my
this.
sights.
I don't think there's a good place to drop this.
I see him. The enemy carrier.
Okay.
Flag returned.
They know where we are.
Flag captured.
Now I took their flag.
In my sights.
That's just everything today. I just shot my teammate. Boys, what are we doing? Are we washed?
Enemy flag returned.
Oh, that was a nice late jump from that dude.
Moving the objective.
We can run the flag here. They're all gonna spawn in fridge. Oop.
We have a heinous target on our back, Spartan. You're exposed, Spartan.
I can't slay. I'll just use my objective brain instead.
Spartan. They know where we are.
Flag captured.
I cannot shoot my gun, but I have a brain, so it's fine.
Active camo available.
Enemy there.
They've taken our flag. I see him. The enemy carrier.
I love it when teammates walk in front of me when I'm trying to fight someone. That is my favourite thing in the world. This teammate needs a hand.
In my sights.
It's definitely going to be an enemy player here somewhere. Is he good?
Carrier has revealed themselves.
He's good. There's 3 dead. That's fridge spawns for the enemy team.
Flag returned.
Why'd you run flag car 3 instead of car 1? Why not? It was just a case of I was there and it's faster. Oh, they've had someone leave. It's game over then.
Flag returned.
You're exposed, Spartan. They know where we are.
Oh, you have got a point. Why do I not go for the bottom carbon when I get the G-slide in? Yeah, that is true. That is very true. I will eat those words. I don't think I'm thinking right. That is what I think is happening. Okay, we made up for that one. Yeah, you guys are right. Car 3. I don't think it was necessary. That's why I didn't do it. But yeah. It's faster than G-sliding through car world. Just asking if I'm trying to learn and get better. No, so if you're asking the proper question, the way that the fridge respawns were coming in, technically I probably could have gone mid. And that would have been the fastest. But yeah, after that, the G-slide through car button is faster. So you guys are actually right. You guys are indeed correct. In this instance. I'm not going to make excuses, but I will say that certain events have been going on in my life recently where over the last 3 days, if you added all my sleep up, it's less than 15 hours. So I'm pretty tired. Where I really wanted to stream. So if I seem a bit zombie, yeah, thank you, Epic. I'm always up for viewers trying to, you know, asking me questions like that. Because and when you asked me, I was like, oh no, I just went top because I went top. But you're actually right. Going bottom and curb sliding is faster. Like, Memph and yourself, you're correct. But I'm glad you enjoy the channel. I hope that the way I was getting absolutely shit on slaying, you could see that because I kept scoring the flag that at least my objective brain was working. Like, you could see that we were identifying opportunities where the enemy team was dead. We stayed in utility till they respawned to force the fridge respawn instead of the back base respawn, and then that meant we could just run the flag and we got shot like twice. And we did that twice. So, and you know, if we were on the fridge side, then we could do the same thing. We could just hang fridge. Desperately trying to get Onyx in Arena. I'm hard stuck in D4. Have you used Halo Query? Have you tried to look at the game types that you're the worst at? As a way to kind of figure out areas for improvement. I find that so useful as just like as kind of a way to kind of gauge how things are going. I've definitely had issues around certain game types, so I'll put it on the screen. Get Chrome to show. Game should be a tiny bit louder, maybe. If not, maybe it's me. No, we can turn it up. It's all good. Getting the sound right is something I really need to work on. I've been messing with the gain on my microphone as well, and I've realised that I'm not reaching the level that I usually do either, so I'm just going to turn it up a little bit. Hey, Relic. Yeah, so while we're queued, this is a website I was on about before. Let's just make it so it's actually not awful to look at. So this is a website called Halo Query. So this website's really good for looking at kind of your skill rating in certain playlists. So this is like my Onyx. This is like my arena for for last 200 games. It's my skill rating. And then you can go to the last 20 games and it kind of gives you like an average CSR, what it thinks you are. And being pretty consistent talking about local gunshots. Okay, cool. Right, yeah, so that game needs to be louder. But here, if I just uncrop this. So here you can see the game type ratings that I have based on the system. So it definitely thinks that I'm Onyx in Slayer. It definitely thinks that I'm Onyx at CTF, although after that performance on hold on a minute. So that game where I went 8 and 17 or whatever it was, my skill rating increased by 13. So the game actually thought I was going to get fucking bodied. More than I did. That's crazy. That's just fucked. Whatever. So here, like that last performance, like I performed about Onyx is what it's saying compared to other players. So what this, to cut to the chase here, what this allows you to do is it allows you to identify game types that are keeping your rating down. So my lowest rating game type currently is Neutral Bomb, and it's Diamond 5. So Neutral Bomb is something that I really need to kind of think about how I'm playing, because I'm consistently not playing at the same level as other game types. And it's the same for Strongholds as well, which bewilders me, because I feel like Strongholds is the thing I know the most, but, you know, according to the game, it's not. So, you know, sometimes it humbles you a little bit. But it gives you a little preview of things that you could look at. And the red line is the average. So the red line you see on this side is the red line that you see on this side. There's loads of maths involved into how it works that out, but basically this website guesses what MMR you are on average in the playlist. You can use it for any playlist. So like we can go on ranked doubles. And then the game thinks that in double Slayer we're about 1572-ish. It makes sense because my highest rated skill is Slayer based on the other playlist. Pardon me. So based on Arena, not on ranked Slayer, but based on ranked Arena, highest skill is Slayer. Slayer would be about this. Plus doubles is a little easier to get Onyx in. And then obviously we can go to ranked Slayer, and then it's just memes, but you get the picture. So it gives you a breakdown of performance, and so therefore you can make informed decisions about your performance over time. That's Halo Query. It's a really good website. And it gives you breakdowns like how you perform in certain game types. So I've always been more of an assist and an objective player. That's been evident to me for a really long time. Like I am not a main Slayer type of player. I just know I'm not. I would like to think my playstyle is more like Eco, Penguin, APG, kind of like the supporty kind of players, and less like Sparty, Bound, Lucid, Formal, like less like those players. I just don't have like I don't think in the kind of moment to moment like micro slaying of, that's just not, I've never played like that. I've never been that kind of player, and you can see that based on all these ratings. Like assists and objective are always high. Bomb's a bit fucked. But yeah, assists and objectives are always higher than my kills. Apart from King of the Hill for some reason. It's the last 20 games anyway. Yeah, so if we go for the last 200, objectives and assists are consistently higher than kills. Gives you a lot of information about the type of player you are. And it also gives you a breakdown of the different kind of maps and modes that you're not good at. It's so good. Like this website is amazing for like that surface level kind of analysis for a player. So like if I was coaching a player in the long term, like if a player decided they wanted me to coach them for like 4 or 5 sessions, then we would definitely kind of look at this and have like a game plan based on map and mode and how we're performing, and we would go over those videos and try to figure out like what habits and what weaknesses players have. Because one of the things that we don't really see on the channel, I'm going to minimize this now. One of the things we don't really get a lot of opportunity to do on the channel is look at improvements of the player over time. And it's so much harder to kind of show that to you in a way that makes sense from an esports like coaching perspective, based on my own experience, because we tend to just do isolated like matches, don't we? We don't look at a player's performance over a period of time. We look at a player's performance in a very specific small sample period of time. It's like one game on one map in one mode, and there's so many other factors that are involved with that, which is why games are so inconsistent in ranked. For a start, nothing is consistent. So there's so much that goes into that. If there are any like math people or any sports coaches that are in the chat, you will be very aware of like the kind of analysis that you can do and how you have to control certain factors to come to conclusions. Halo Query is a good place to start. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. We might do a video on something like this one day, maybe. If anyone wants to be a guinea pig, did have an idea of a series with my partner that we talked about where she's never played ranked Halo before. She's played like Overwatch and stuff. But we had the idea that I should be able to get her to like nothing to diamond in like a month. Have her never having played Halo before. She's done the campaigns and that was it, and she did that like 3 months ago. Yeah. And as well, Joseph, I'll bring Halo Query back up again. Speaking about continuous growth really quick. Oh, my alt tab's not working. Why is that? Look at skill level over time. This is all 200 games. So my skill level 200 games ago was 1423, and now my skill level is 1475. So in the last 200 games, my performance has increased by a full division. So it allows you to see that you're getting those small gains over time. Like, as much as you feel like you aren't getting better as a player, you actually are. And I think perspective like that is super important to understanding how you're improving at the game, and not just looking at isolated incidents where you have one game where you get absolutely smashed.
Assault. Neutral bomb.
You got to play the game differently, haven't you? Like,
Speaking of neutral bomb,
Get the objective.
you guys are lucky that I've got noise gate on chat because this guy's mic is constantly open and you can't hear it.
mine's really high. I don't know why. I'm on 15 right now. Mine's been high all week. I probably need to restart my router or something. But I'm normally on 9 ping. I've been on like 16 ping all week.
Oh, thank heavens. A long-range weapon.
GG's well played. That's good.
Wow. Well, I was looking forward to that. If anyone wants me to have a look at the Halo query while we're in queue and just kind of suggest anything that you could do, that goes for like after this game. Like if you guys want me to look at random Halo query profiles and just kind of try to come to conclusions about your last 200 games, I could suggest something that you could do. If you want, if you would find that helpful. So you can maybe identify like a game to go and VOD review yourself or send in. What you will notice as well is like, even if you send me a video in of the map that you're bad at, like if it's a map with the lowest win rating and you send me a game where you win, what we'll be able to find is you have consistently may make bad choices on that map or in that mode. That even in a winning game, you still do. Let's do these. So we did the lattice video, didn't we? We did a King of the Hill lattice video very recently.
Hey, we call dibs on the hill.
Team's going for snipe.
Kill ready.
Oh, how is there a guy behind us? That's crazy. That is insanity that there was a guy behind us there. That is literally the pinnacle of this map. That we were in green and a guy got behind us and one person had died. And they're sniping and I'm going to die now.
Enemy there.
Enemy team took the hill.
Do you know if the ASR for that site ever goes up if you lose? It can.
Enemy got a multi-kill.
It did for me. I lost that match on Aquarius. Come on, teammate, shoot him, man. Oh, there's like 3 of us here when I'm shooting him. Okay, then. What? I'm sorry. What the fuck?
Enemy about to
The guy was one shot in the hill and there was 3 of us. Ice is a shithole. We should go to the next one.
enemy team scored. Hill incoming.
Translocator inbound.
Hill ready.
Make those bullets sting, Spark.
Enemy team took the hill.
So this guy fighting here is really good. We should get spawns like closer. Yeah.
Hill control.
We're getting absolutely fisted today.
Shooting, Spark.
Oh, come on.
Enemy about
Come on, team, push. It's one guy. Push. We need spawn. So when there's one guy alive like this in King of the Hill, you want to crush him into the ground.
hill control.
But we didn't, so we spawned back in green even though we killed them all.
Enemy team took the hill.
Hey, dude. Thank you for coming in on your break.
Enemy team
It's not going well today. We're having a really tough time with
hill ready.
playing with the team.
Hill control.
We're making a lot of questionable decisions as a group. Where is this guy? Yeah.
Enemy team took the hill.
Translocator incoming. Make those bullets sting, Spark. Translocator available.
I shouldn't have pushed solo there. That was dumb. I deserve to die there.
Enemy about to score.
Alright, that's 2 guys dead. We're not gonna contest it. We're just gonna like fight them in the back of the area. Team, hello. Bro. Do not people? No, they don't. Not really.
Enemy team scored.
You kind of know where a lot of people are most of the time, but oh my, like
Hill ready.
I don't want to complain, but I feel like my teammates in most of these games this evening are playing with their eyes closed. That is a good trade. I will take that. They're no longer scoring. I feel like the team cohesion I'm experiencing this evening is very bad. What? Oh, what a shot. That was sick. Oh, I just shot my teammate. I just feel like nothing's happening. I just kind of feel like we're just kind of standing there and not doing anything.
Power items inbound.
Enemy team took the hill.
Yeah, they have the side of the map locked down, but I feel like we're just kind of standing there, and I don't feel like anyone's pushing anything, and I don't feel like anyone's trying to play together. We're just getting crushed.
Enemy team nearing victory.
I'm gonna get crushed by like 3 players in a moment. He knew I was there. It's good awareness from him.
Enemy Spartans are closing in.
He died for it though.
Enemy there.
Hill control.
The moment I back up to go towards blue, there's a guy in river, man.
Keep your head down.
Yeah, exactly. I agree, Mem, completely. Like, what are we doing? We're not playing for map control at all. I don't really know what we're doing.
Enemy team took the hill.
I mean, my scoreline's pretty terrible, but no one's on the same page. No one wants to do the same thing.
Hill control.
Oh, there's 2 of them in it. Yeah.
Defeat.
I feel like the teams I'm getting are playing so passively, and I'm trying to do things, and I'm just getting absolutely just bodied. Like, don't know, guys. I think the problem is that I am expecting too much from a solo queue game. I think that is the problem. I think I am playing as if I'm in a pre-made and I'm not. And therefore I'm playing way too aggressively. I need to chill. Yeah. Oh yeah. I have got plans to do I have got my controller account ready. Joe, I am going to do some controller stuff. But at the moment, I can't even play on keyboard, apparently.
King of the hill.
I can't believe we played 5 games today, and we've got the same game type twice, 2 times. So we got CTF Aquarius twice, and now we've got this twice. Yeah. I'm glad that you guys see it. I'm trying not to complain a lot about it. I'm trying not to, it's my fault, I died. But I feel like I'm getting absolutely baited to shit. No one was playing around objective. Right, let's try again, shall we? Let's try again.
They fell for that.
S7 sniper here.
Oh, pen hill now.
Shuffle is the most broken part of the game. Yeah. But the best players constantly beat the shuffle, so it is what it is. That was a good nade. But yet again, I was fighting in the middle of 3 teammates there, and no one fired a shot. Like, pet peeve in this game is where people can hear guns being fired and they're not doing anything. Whoa.
Who's up to sleep?
That was super obvious there was going to be a guy behind us.
Who's up to sleep again? No, okay.
Hill control.
Weak again.
Big shot.
In my sight.
Keep bottom cat.
Can't remember the jump, man.
Your team about to score.
Oh, that was totally me.
Kill him, right? Oh, no. Pushing it, I set.
So the reason I was hanging in red there is to stop the enemy team from kind of spawning that way. But they're all because the next hill is over there.
Translocator en route.
Oh, someone left. Right, well the game's over.
Quantum translocator available.
Hill control.
I was in last time as well.
Victory.
Okay. Okie dokie. We'll take those. We'll take some freebies. My gunplay in that duel was really bad though. Yeah, we're Onyx again. Oh my god. All the jumps on this map are awkward and don't work half the time. Strange. Least favourite map in the playlist. I should spend some time in Lattice and figure out jumps because there is definitely a jump there and I'm so tired my brain couldn't think where it was. Oh yeah, people leave at every... I think that guy's crashing, to be honest. Like, what was his name? Go away. This guy, he plays a lot and he doesn't generally leave games. So if he's leaving, he's probably crashing or disconnecting. He's not a player that leaves. Neither is this guy or this guy. I've not seen this guy before, but these three I've definitely seen before.
Slayer.
4 stack. Is the team going to be on the same page? Let's find out. Is Vanadam going to get bodied 5 games in a row? Let's find out. Am I just washed? Oh, that was a sick nade.
Got camo. What are we playing? Slayer. Top break.
Enemy Spartans are closing in.
Top two, top three. Left. I need the top break.
Alright, there's 3 of them. Huh.
Pushing yellow. I'm pushing yellow. Left back. Do you? Yeah. Oh no. Yellow, you too. Alfred.
Not that I'm bragging, guys, but that's how you time movement on this map. That nade, perfectly timed, you got rinsed. You need to work out travel times for Spartans to be able to do things like that.
Alfred. Alfred's absolute.
Shooting, Spartan.
Stack really got nobody pulling out.
I feel for this guy, I'm going to turn my mic on. I'll turn my mic on just for you.
Thanks, bro.
It's all good. Are util? Top are util. Or blue util.
Third.
Shields are down.
Top blue util and bottom. There's 2 in there. They're in blue base. Can we get camo?
Active camo available.
Yellow base.
Top blue util,
Got
one
camo
shot.
there, yeah.
Oh.
Two blue too.
How did we not get camo there? We had 3 people top mid. Crazy.
Blue two.
Enemy there.
Yeah, 2 of them in there still. Car 1 going yellow util.
I want to
Oh,
copy.
I'm coming first, swap me. He's in the corner underneath. He's still there. Bottom util is pushing through. Ah, we stayed there for too long. Yellow table, weak.
You two.
Car 1.
Good camo. Camo's dead.
Enemy there.
Top yellow util. Going back yellow base. Where? He just shot his teammate.
I want. Blue. And yellow two as well.
We just need to play a bit more tightly here, guys. They're taking a lot of small fights, these dudes. Cartoon.
Free.
Yellow connector.
That's it, yeah.
Cartoon still. One shot Cartoon. There's still one shot Cartoon.
One shot
Alright.
on base.
Yellow base.
Blue util. Car 3. Dead.
Can't play back. Doesn't have lucky. You blue two. Top blue two.
Enemy there.
Active camo inbound.
Shields are down.
Camo available.
Too weak on base.
Yeah, I'm dead. So just...
Visible bogey on
I'm gonna stick on the anchor and
My sights.
crossfire here.
I'm dead.
Enemy there.
Top free absolute. Go on, absolute.
4 dead. They're probably gonna spawn blue fridge. Maybe?
Yeah, that's yeah, one
Yes,
right
yes,
there.
blue fridge, one blue fridge.
That's split spawn there, careful.
On back blue, back blue. They spawn on me, that's crazy.
Careful, blue two.
Down 11. Gonna be hard, guys.
Enemy team nearing victory.
P2, one shot. And then car 3 is some of them as well. I don't even know where that guy came from.
Mid. I want absolute.
target spotted.
On your left, behind you, behind you. What? What the fuck that guy?
Oh, I just... accidentally hit my melee key.
In my sight.
Of course, I've got 100 ping.
They do. Half free.
You guys in Europe?
Yeah.
5 minutes.
Blue base going blue util. That's...
Defeat.
This is probably the worst sequence of games I've ever played on stream. what we're saying. Get that too easy with the shapes. Sprint strafing looks awesome. I don't know if I've like it though. Yeah, sprint strafing is good. There's a lot of mechanical input though. Shiwa did a really good video on it actually. If you've not had a chance to look at it, definitely worth a watch. If you weren't aware of what the pros were doing in that sense, it's always been a bit weirder on keyboard. We've always kind of been able to do it, but I don't usually employ it that much.
King of the hill. Hill incoming.
Hey, we call dibs on the hill. I think they fell for that.
Hill ready.
Probably, man.
Enemy team took the hill.
Target spotted.
You Whirlpool.
Hill control.
Hey, hit one absolutely.
Enemy about to score. Hill control.
Was absolutely. Dipping. Goes.
You need to push around and get controlling goal, guys. You can't just sit in here when hills at batteries.
Low pull.
Whirlpool dead. Top Batic as well.
Target spotted.
He's half. One spawned heaven. Overhang as well.
Goes. And go.
Top controls weak. Is he above you? There's one on Mangler though.
Enemy team took the hill.
These Spartans are closing in.
Active camo inbound.
Play for blue if you can.
Enemy team scored. Hill incoming.
Top control.
Shields popped.
He's weak in control.
Free control.
Shock rifle available.
Enemy team took the hill.
Good time.
The guy was on the box. Let's see. 3 dead.
Hill control.
Top attic.
Hill control.
1 shot C plat. Camo's out.
Enemy team took the hill.
3 in hill, guys. 3 in hill. One's 1 shot.
Enemy team scored. Hill incoming. Hill ready. Hill control.
Getting pushed from golds.
Enemy team took the hill. Enemy team took the hill.
3 dead, guys. 3 dead.
Hill control.
Overhang again. I just needed it.
Got your batteries as well.
Camo available.
I'm on me.
Your team about to score.
Weak in hill.
Team took the hill.
Be right now. I feel it.
I dropped Camo's used Mangler Pit.
One shot.
Hill died.
Another one down. Enemy about to score.
Blast was successful. Shock rifle inbound.
Enemy there.
Shock rifle available.
Hill control. Enemy team scored. Hill incoming. Hill ready. Enemy team took the hill.
What the fuck? This assassinated company took no damage. He went flying.
Hey, you guys disagreeing in chat? It's okay to disagree. Just don't make it personal.
Hill control.
Getting out.
Perfect. Double kill.
Dude just pushes through like 3 nades, man.
Okay, so keep sticking me.
Make those bullets sting, Spark.
Nice. This chat is mild. Alright, I'm just trying to focus on the game and I don't want people like, you can disagree, but... Come on. Against a force like this, you're always going to get traded out doing something like that, but it's just kind of like, no one is pushing, man. Like, everyone's just playing KD, like, so hard.
The hill. 1 minute remaining.
Like, sometimes you have to take the death to do something.
I'm dead.
Hill control.
Shoot on, one more on.
Lost a teammate.
Glass.
Enemy team took the hill.
One teammate. Hey.
Sure.
30 seconds.
Hi, Jack. Yeah, streaming, but getting absolutely trashed. We shall play one more after this, and if we lose, we will stop because I am hardcore tanking this evening. No matter how you spin it, it's
Bad.
just getting away for no reason. We're getting absolutely shit on. I'm going to wait because I don't want to queue into a 4-stack again. I always find it slightly disconcerting when my match ends and then my viewer count goes down by 4. Don't mind. Don't know what I'm looking at, so it's all pro. Yeah, we'll go with that. We'll go with that. Alright guys, knock it off. We can disagree about mechanics and stuff. That's fine. What are you talking about? More you move the left stick, the stronger. The more you move the left stick, the stronger. So don't forget. You could try and play around with him. So what were we talking about? So whip the reticule, like when you do a sprint strafe about the sprint, whip it a few times to get a strong aim assist slot. Because I'm not aware of. Are you on about axial aim assist? Not whipping the reticule, the sprint strafing, gunplexion, legends, and always. They. Catan though, yeah, true. True story. In my opinion, the strafe sprinting thing's been going for a while, but the whipping of the reticule is usually done to try to kind of juke people out, I think is the best way of saying it. I would need to look at some specific examples to kind of figure out exactly what we're kind of referring to here. But usually they try to outjuke each other because at that level, most of the players know exactly what's going on. So it's kind of trying to... It's kind of like trying to outplay by forcing an error. Because like when we play it... When we're playing at this level, like even this level, like Onyx is what, top 5%, 4%? Like, we're still playing a game where, like, people make mistakes. There's not many times where you will win a game because the enemy team didn't make mistakes. I'm not saying that pro teams don't make mistakes, but what I am saying is that pro gameplay is a lot more around forcing the other team to make a mistake because you did something they didn't expect. So that tends to be like the 1v1 pivs where they will do the strafe thing. But where do I send pods? You just link them if you want to, average gamer. But it's hard to say exactly why they might do this. The sprint strafe does have a whipping action because you are trying to change direction rapidly. There's also juking, like late jumping and all that kind of shit, but it's hard to like contextually say which one the player is doing at a specific time without context.
Capture the flag.
Maybe the system is trying to give us all of the awful games this evening. And that means that we're going to come back and we're going to have loads of good games on Tuesday next week. I mean, bring out the guys with the pitchforks and the conspiracy theories where people want to say that I pay for Onyx while I'm offline and then I come online and tank. Alright, let's do this. That is insane that we had 2 guys up there. No one's pushing the flag. What? I'm not the type of guy to complain about. Well, I am, but like, what the fuck is going on this evening? We just had 2 guys alive with the sniper, and the dude was just running the flag.
Enemy flag carrier.
Enemy captured your flag.
What? That guy also didn't take damage. It's crazy. We've had so many crazy things happening this evening. Either I'm just completely washed up and I'm just shit at the game, or I'm playing at a totally different speed to my team, or it's just rigged. But we're getting spawn killed again. This has been a very not fun evening. Missed that jump. And we're getting shot from our flag.
They've taken our flag. The enemy carrier has revealed themselves. Overshield available.
Okay, he died.
We've lost a teammate.
Flag returned.
Please tell me he dies. That's insane. You don't want it. I agree. I think the grapple on this map would be really cool. Oh, we're getting shot in the ass. We're gonna die.
Power weapons inbound.
In my sights.
Power weapons have arrived.
Oh, they're just ignoring my ping. The guy's not dead. Now he's dead.
Down. And not getting up.
I do, Josh.
Overshield over here.
Overshield inbound.
There's no way I get away with this.
Shield available.
Oh my god, I actually did. That's insane.
Ammo reserves depleting.
Wow. I knew he was in there, man. We got him in a spawn trap. If we pressure him, we can get the flag.
Their flag.
We can get the flag. Just in case following links are booking up game goes, there is a Google form in Discord, my friend, and it's you can put like your availability and all that stuff. I am MNK. I am MNK right now, yeah. I can play controller as well, but I'm not, my aim's not as good.
Another
Is there a
one
guy
down.
top mid?
Target spotted.
Hey, sidekick.
We are not pushing. This game has been so weird.
Spartan down.
Sniper.
We're just king of the assists this game. We're king of the assists. Got like 8. Can't keyboard it like hybrid though, not ballsy enough to commit to it. Oh, I've seen hybrid, but I've never done it. This is really bad for us. We're definitely gonna have overshields. Sniper rifle fell off.
Target spotted.
The enemy carrier has revealed themselves.
How is this allowed to happen? How is this allowed to happen? Stream, am I trolling? Like, you guys watching me, am I trolling? Like, am I actually trolling? Or is something, am I getting gigabaited? Or am I just bad? Or like, what's happening? Probably that I'm just bad. But... oh, fuck off. Yeah, Memph, tell me about it. I'm trying so hard to play and help my team, and I just feel like I'm on a fucking island, dude. So I'm just king of the assists right now. Right, flag carrier's one shot. Like, the guy above me has only 500 more score, but he has
Flag return.
9 more kills than I do. Are we gonna push, or are we gonna stand here and do nothing and not shoot our guns? Oh, I just panicked. Yeah, I agree, Memph. I am consistently trying to help my team, and nothing appears to be happening. Like, he's right there, man. Are you gonna help me, or are you just gonna, like, stand there? I better go back and this guy's here again. Yeah. So, you know, if I ping it, do you reckon he'll help? Jesus Christ. This is ludicrous. This entire sequence right there was fucking insane. I literally fought that guy 3 to 4 times, and the teammate just stood there with the sniper rifle and did nothing. What the hell are these lobbies this evening? What rank is this? Right, that's 2 people dead. Are we pushing?
Double kill.
Our team took the enemy flag.
Oh no, we're running the flag into them.
Was thinking we were down.
Compare what's happening, how to force that from the last video. You knew you were dead after you won a fight. Damage immediately getting cleaned up. Compare what's happening to how the force step from the last 2 games played. You knew you were dead after you won a fight. Yeah. god.
Spartan down. 1 minute remaining.
The enemy carrier has revealed themselves.
Ah, the game's over.
Double kill. Enemy captured your flag.
Oh. I think I'm playing too supportively here and not taking like a... I'm playing so selflessly that I'm dying all the time. Explain, Memph. Tell me your thought process, my friend. What is going through your head right now?
Slayer.
Try this. Quick to engage, stay alive. Unfortunately, no. Yeah, Josh, you're right. Not everyone is coachable. They have to want to improve. You can't help someone who doesn't want to be helped. Try this. Quick to engage, stay alive. I definitely think I'm playing incredibly aggressively, thinking that teammates are going to help and clean, and what's happening is because I'm playing so far in front. Yeah.
Move fast and kill faster.
Yeah, see you later, man. Nice to see you in chat. That guy 1 billion% plays keyboard. Holy shit.
Active camo inbound. Active camo available.
Lost the lead. Shot calling.
My grade's good enough. Yeah, I think I'm hard overcommitting. I've been playing with pre-meds a lot, and I'm getting... Oh.
Target spotted.
That was an overcommit as well. Yeah, you're completely right.
Spartans are closing in. Another one.
Gained the lead. Lost the lead.
Down. And not getting up.
Yeah, the problem is you can't... What was that shot that I did ages ago? You help them, but don't rely on them to help you. That's like one of the most viewed shots I've ever done. And I'm not even taking my own advice. I'll take that. I need to take my own advice. This game's going a bit better anyway. What? Where? How? Naded? Shot in the back?
Target spotted.
Them having camos here is an issue.
Lost the lead.
Spartan down.
Thing is, I think you can get locked in the mindset of being like, oh, where's my help? But to be fair, these people don't know how I play and they don't know me, so
Another one down.
that is insane. He was allowed to do that.
In my sights. In my sights.
Tires.
Enemy halfway to victory.
He's below us. Lost a teammate. Enemy Spartans are closing in.
Urias, stairs, bathroom,
In my sights.
ocean, and Oxy maybe?
Target spotted.
Purple.
Above us. In my sights.
Up top.
Are an artiste with that gun, Spartan.
You are.
Active camo inbound.
Only have 2 minutes. Watch, use finesse.
Target spotted.
Here.
Camo there. A good old-fashioned takedown.
Gain the lead. Double kill.
Yes.
Stairs only.
In my sights.
Yes, it does. You can shoot people's nades.
Plasma grenades acquired.
Over.
Oh, getting double beat down when you have a repulsor. That is not it.
In my sights.
B, B, man. B.
Target spotted. In my sights. Target spotted.
Nearing victory.
Oh, there's a guy right under me behind me. That is depressing.
Lost the lead.
Oh, pain.
Gain the lead. 5 minutes remaining.
Target spotted. Closing in.
Active camo in.
Shot calling.
Oh, Bro, unreal. Them having camos just won them the game. Oh, oh my god. My suffering. My suffering. This is rough. How many games have we played and not won? 7? So someone left in that one, and someone left in that one. So we played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We played 9 games and won none of them. This will be the last game. This actually is the last game. I appreciate you all being here. It has been a very emotional ride, I will say that much. Oh no, the Halo tracker's saying, or the Halo query, are we what? Are we shit at the game? Or... no, we're pretty much playing exactly where it thinks we should be.
Capture the flag.
I am flabbergasted that I've played 9 games and not had live fire once, but I've had Forbidden, Aquarius, Lattice, twice. All of them. Thank God no Fortress though, screw that. Right, let's lock in.
Enemy there. Enemies over there. Target spotted.
Flag captured.
Spartan down.
Our team took the enemy flag.
Enemy flag returned.
Take cover. Target spotted.
Oh, and on a strong note, let's go. Yeah, someone carrying me. Feels good.
Spartan down.
Overshield inbound.
Flag returned.
Target spotted. Enemy there.
Overshield available.
Come on over, shield guy.
We know where we are. Let's run for our lives back to base.
Down.
Flag returned.
Make those bullets sting, Spartan.
Flag captured.
They're close.
Holy shit, we have like 6 or 7 assists already.
Power weapons
That's
have
fun.
arrived.
That's really, really fun. That's so fun.
Flag returned. turn.
Target spotted. Enemy there.
I'm gonna be so mad if I die. Oh my god, I was literally there to protect you! I was there to protect you, my friend.
Overshield inbound.
Target spotted.
Plasma grenades acquired.
Enemy
Overshield
there.
available.
Wow, he gave me the finesse. Holy shit, how many nades, man?
Target spotted. In my sights.
In my sights.
Double kill.
I was thinking we were doomed. Our team took the enemy flag.
He's dead. He has to die. There's no way that guy survives. Yeah.
Flag capture.
Get me out. Get me out. Get me out. Yeah, it's been a rough one this evening, hasn't it? I think it is down to me being tired, though. I will say that. I've been making some poor decisions this evening. Oh no, we can't. We can't leave it at that, chat. We can't. We can't. That's forbidden. Ha! Ha ha! That's forbidden. This is not the last game. We are not stopping at 14.99. We are not stopping at 14.99. We either get it back or we don't. There is no, what is it, do or do not? There is no try. Oh, thank you for staying along for the stream. Would you believe that my skill rating, according to Halo Query, has actually increased since the start of the stream? Which means it's putting me in lobbies where it's expecting me to get smashed. So we started the stream at 1466 and we're finishing the stream at 1475. I don't write the rules.
Stronghold.
I try and be a good sport. I think my days of getting really mad at the game are over. Like, I have little moments of frustration, but I don't think there's any point getting super mad at the game because then you just play like ass. You just play even worse. This guy's mic is horrendous. Lights again, by the way. No life fire.
Let's cap those zones, Spartan.
Enemy there.
That was a very desperate attempt for that B. I should have gone bottom tower and not helped him.
Enemy team scored. Your team scored.
Where was my teammate that was literally just with me then? Did he get sniped? Am I just blind? Or did he just leave me to die? I literally thought there was a guy with me.
Look out for lost.
Come on, you got him. Yeah.
Enemy team scored.
We've captured Alpha.
Your team scored.
Enemy there.
Down. And not getting up.
That guy is hardcore not taking damage for two of us to not hit him like that.
The enemy's captured Charlie.
Enemy team score.
Make those bullets stay.
Double kill.
Translocator inbound. Oh, would you look at that?
I'm gonna have to mute this guy. I literally can only... I can't hear anything. Just him.
Score. Enemy team score.
I could not hear anything, guys. I could literally just hear that guy's white noise of the microphone. And he wasn't even speaking.
Enemy there.
I need to stop taking fights. We're just rotating this this game. We're not fighting, which is fine, but I need to stop baiting myself.
S7 sniper inbound.
Target spotted.
Stronghold Bravo is ours.
We've lost the lead.
Stronghold Alpha lost. S7 sniper available.
Tango's closing in. In my sights.
Another one down.
We're just always too late, or never, or like we're just losing on duels. I'm
Closing in.
Translocator en route. The enemy's captured Charlie. Good. Quantum translocator just dropped.
Enemy is below us. Tango's closing in.
Target spotted.
We've captured Alpha.
Your team score.
The enemy has captured Bravo.
In my sights. Target spotted. Enemy there.
Good. Stronghold Bravo is ours.
In my sights.
That is insane. That guy just spawned there.
The enemy's captured Charlie.
Take you cover. Spartan down.
Takedown.
Target spotted.
Gain the lead.
Power items on the way.
Halfway to victory.
Stronghold Charlie lost. Power items available.
Target spotted.
We're just rotating them now. We've got them in the blender.
Stronghold Charlie is out.
This is the problem with this map.
In my sights. Enemy there.
Ooh, well played by him there. What the hell are they doing?
Spree.
In my sights. Target spotted. Enemy there. Down.
Finish on a good one. Maybe. It's not over yet.
Enemies captured Bravo.
Enemy team score.
That's how you keep him in a blender. Yeah, we actually feel like we're playing together this game.
Team score.
Those ours. What now?
In my sights.
Nearing victory.
A good old-fashioned takedown?
Take cover.
The enemy has captured Alpha. The enemy has captured Bravo.
Enemy team score.
Down, and not getting up.
Teamwork's very different this game. We're keeping pressure on the map and we're actually rotating and cross-firing as a cohesive unit. It's like everyone, like people are playing in formation. Previous games that didn't feel the case. It's not over though, we're not won yet.
That's it. Sniper inbound.
Literally just did a shot about backing up for trades, boys. He was definitely coming in for the trade there because he landed the first shot. I don't think so.
We've captured Bravo.
Your team scored.
Oh, thank heavens. A long-range weapon.
Target spotted.
Stronghold Alpha lost.
Enemy team scored.
Nope.
Your team scored. Victory.
We'll take it, we'll take it. Get me out. We've got Onyx, we're leaving. We're not streaming till the next season. Actually, we're not streaming till the next season. Tuesday, isn't it? That's the new operation. Got him. What an absolute blender of an evening. What an absolute blender of an evening. We actually have finished at a higher skill rating than we started. That is nuts. Cool. Right. In that case, I think we should leave it there. It is 20 to 1 in the evening. So thank you very much for watching. Made Onyx twice this stream. Hey, don't say I ever don't give you anything. I will be streaming on Tuesday for the new operation, as far as I'm aware. That is the plan. New video Friday. New video Friday. I would like a viewer to send me another VOD review. I'm having trouble getting those right now. So if you would like a game reviewed, send me a link to a game. I'll get a recording done, and I will do your VOD review. I'll try and do it for Friday. But that is all from me for this evening. I'm very tired. Wherever you are in the world, have a nice evening. Get some Halo in if you can, and I will see you on Friday/Tuesday. Good night, guys. Thanks for chilling. Big appreciate you coming into the stream. See you later.